Part 3, you guys. Sorry, I got a phone call and it shuts it off every time, so I apologize. But it did give me time to throw on some mascara and these Kiss lashes. I did go over the top of the drama, but I think they're really pretty. So I put on some of this Revlon Volumizing mascara. It's okay. As you can see on my lower lashes, it does clump them together just a little bit. So I use this usually when I put on lashes. That way it hides it. But not bad, not a bad one at all. So I wiped off all the excess powder. Sorry, I'm cold, so I am definitely putting on a jacket. So now it's time for some bronzer and some blush, and we are done after a lippy. So I'm going to use 2 different bronzers. I always use a lighter and a darker. I'm going to be using my Physicians Formula's Butter Bronzers. This one is in Sunset Bronzer, and this one is in, well, this one's in, I don't think they're the same shade. They shouldn't be. Well, if they are, no, they're not. They're dark. This one's darker. See, this one's darker than this one. So I always put the lighter one down first. So I'm just going to be using an angled brush like this. This one is from Believe Beauty from Dollar General. And then I'm using my Eco Tools Dome Powder Brush to blend it out. So I'm just going to dip into this one right here. And I already, like I said, brushed my face off, making sure there's no excess powder. I'm just going to bring some warmth back to my face so it's not all monotone. Under the jaw, create a nice shadow. I love Physician Formula's bronzers. They smell so good. I don't even know, like, you smell like you're on a vacation. It smells so good. I don't even know how to explain it. It just smells really, really good. And they blend effortlessly. These bronzers are one of my favorite bronzers, absolutely. That and Winky Lux are my favorite. They just give a really nice warmth, natural warmth to the face. That way you don't look like, whoa. And then I'm just blending it out with my Eco Tools powder brush right here. Just make sure there's no like large spots where it was more deposited than the other. Then this side. You can also contour your nose with this. That's what I'm gonna do, and I'll show you really quick. Sorry, I got my jacket on like I was so cold. I got the heat blasting in my house. I'm still cold. I get cold so easily, guys. Like, the littlest draft will make me cold. But yeah, I did go over the top of these lashes just because I did a darker eye look. So I did go in a little dark, more dramatic than I usually would every day, you know. Well, I don't use falsies a lot because I have such a hard time getting them on for me that I give up. I just put mascara on. I'm like, calls it a day. So, but sometimes I want to look extra with my beautiful lashes, if you know what I mean. But don't make fun of me. So I'm going to go with my darker one next. Use the same brush. Tap into that. See how it's darker? I love this shade. Beautiful. And I'm going to blend it out, of course, you guys, so don't fret that it looks a little off. Right now, I like looking, I do a heavy hand of bronzer. You don't have to like I do, but I like it. Okay, so I'm done with that brush. Just going to blend it out. Yeah, this Physicians Formula bronzer is amazing. I see a lot of good reviews on it. I mean, I have used it for a long, long time now, and I've never had an issue with separation. It lasts a long time. It doesn't give an issue blending. It's just an all-over great bronzer that you can get at Walmart, Target, anywhere really, because a lot of places now sell this brand, and it's really, really good. And even their eyeshadows smell good because they have Mamuro butter in it. And it just is an amazing blend. I'm going to try their eyeshadow because I bet it goes on effortlessly like their bronzer. I bet you. I'm going to try it at some point. Okay, so to do my nose, I'm just going to do a little bit because I really don't need a huge, I'm going to be wearing a mask because I have to go pick up my daughter's birthday cake. And I just had it. Where where the heck did I? Oh, I put it aside for a reason. Using the same one I used for my contouring product. I always do that. It's not going to hurt anything. And then I just start going like this. And I go downwards. So it creates that shadow and a smaller bridge of the nose. And I always go up to the eyebrow, like I've said before, because that's where your natural nose starts. And I love this little brush. Like, I've had this forever, and I won't give it up because it just does such a great job. That bronzer is incredible. I love it. I'm just doing a light contour. I'm not doing anything crazy because I'm not going anywhere fancy. And now with the mask situation, no one really sees it anyway, so just make sure you blend it. That's all. Okay, so that's it for that. Now blush. For blush, I'm going to be using one of my new ones that I thought is gorgeous. I used it for the first time, I think, yesterday. The Milani Baked Powder Blush in Luminoso. This baby is beautiful. I've heard so many good things about it, and it was on clearance somewhere, so I forgot where I got it. And I couldn't believe it. It was the last one on clearance. I don't know why. The only thing about it is when you tap into it, it's very messy. So, but the color, look at that color. Like, it's gorgeous. It's a very pretty color. You don't even have to put a highlighter on after if you didn't want to, because it has a natural glow to it anyway. It's just all over a beautiful blush. And I'm gonna want to try other colors of it too because it's just so pretty. Gives you that like natural. And of course, I'm always heavy-handed with my blush anyway. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. You don't have to go all the way back either. You can always do just the apples of your cheeks like a lot of people do. Yeah, the only thing about it, like I said, this blush is a little messy. But otherwise, it is well worth it. Get my chin here. So pretty. Luminoso, remember that, it's gorgeous. So I'm just gonna take my, if I can find it, well, I could use this too. Just a powder brush. I'm just gonna flick off any excess, blend out any blush that is all stuck together. Just make sure it is even. Perfect. Now I am gonna add some extra highlight because I love highlight. And I'm using today the Pixie by Petra from Head to Toe Glowy Powder in Wednesdays. And since I had a purple eye look, I thought, why not a purple highlighter? So it's this pretty color right here. And you do have to put quite a bit on the brush to get a result. But once you do, and you build it, it looks really pretty. It has a really pretty purple sheen to it. See? It just gives you a purple glow, which is really pretty. Really nice. But you do have to build. If you want a bam shine, you will have to build this highlighter. I think it was more made for like a body glow, like a body glitter, but I use it as a highlighter. I mean, it's really pretty. And I put it above my brow bone. Highlighter all the time. There we go. Now you can see it. Cupid's bow. There we go. Perfect. All right, last but not least, you guys, is lips. And then we're done. Wiping off any, you know, concealer, powder. Whatever's on there. Okay, I'm gonna just cover this baby back up so it doesn't get all yucky. So for lip liner today, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner in Rich Wine. Since I'm doing a darker eye look, why not a darker lip? And I'm conflicted by which lip product to use. I'll show you in a minute. I love this color. It's so pretty. And you barely need to put any pressure on this pencil to get a result on your lips. crisscross here. Perfect. Has like that purpley red tint to it. That's why I picked it for this look. But, so I'm like conflicted. Should I do Rebel Rose from Wet n Wild, their cat suit, and then put this really pretty, like, or should I use this and then this? I don't know what to do, you guys. You know what we'll do? I am going to go in with the Rebel Rose, and then I'm going to put that on top. Why not? So this is what the Wet n Wild cat suit in Rebel Rose looks like. It does dry down. The applicator makes it so easy to use, by the way. But it does dry down matte, and that's one thing I do like about it. It can be a little messy. But I like the applicator. It's a doe foot slanted applicator. See how it just forms right to your lips, which is great. So I'm going to let that dry for a quick sec, and I'm going to see which one should I put on. I'm thinking this L'Oreal metallic one I think would look pretty, because I was going to put the Wet n Wild lipstick called Secret Muse on there, but I think I'm going to go with this. Then we'll do something else, something different, a different day. But this one I really like. It smells so good, and I don't know why it smells so good, but it's great. It's the L'Oreal Paris Metallic Paints, Infallible Paints Metallic in the color Galactic Foil. And this was on clearance at Big Lots, and look how pretty it is. Watch. For a dark look, perfect. Isn't that pretty? And it just smells really good. And both of these lipsticks I just put on, as long as you put something on top of the Rebel Rose, it feels really comfortable on the lips. And that's it. That's it, you guys. Let me take this hairband off. Put the hair down because it is freshly cleaned and blow dried, because I put that, oh, it's so soft from that Shaz and Kicks, you guys. Go check that out. It is amazing. I can't believe how soft, look how shiny and healthy it looks from one pre-wash of that stuff. And I left it, it says you can either leave it in for 20 minutes and wash it off, or keep it in overnight for better benefits to wash it off. But this is the darker, bolder look for me today. What do you think? Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. If I can't jump on, I'm going to try tomorrow. My last day off is tomorrow, so I'm going to try. But if not, have a wonderful weekend, and I will be seeing you guys next week. If not tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching.